What's up guys, Steve here again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing to see heaps of cool stuff just like this. Now what we have here, I believe, is the first ready to run RC 4-stroke crawler. We have this guy here, but that one is a kit version and that one is the Toyan Sand Cruiser. Now I'll leave a link for that if you want to go check it out. That is cool, but you have to put it together. This one here is a ready to run version, a little bit different, but it's a 313mm chassis, suitable for all those kind of 1/10 scale crawler bodies. Now, links are down below if you want to go check it out. Let's have a look. Now it's from Fury RC. They sent me this, and here we go here. It looks very typical of a normal style crawler chassis. The only difference is, now it does have a metal frame rails. It's not C-channel, but they are metal frame rails. Very basic, but I do believe it's for just a kind of generic vanilla style chassis that would fit a lot of bodies. You just got to kind of get your own body pose and stuff like that, but there it is there. So basically, let's go through it. First and foremost, we have an FSL 200, awesome motor. That's the same one that's in this guy just here. A little bit different where it's FSL 200A, but pretty much the same thing. This one just has a different carburetor, and this is the Sand Cruiser. So FSL 200, it's a 4-stroke, 2-cylinder motor, electric start. It's got a one-way bearing, air-cooled, 2 cylinders, so 2 glow plugs, 2 carburetors as well, and it does come with this nice air cleaner, which I thought was pretty cool. Now it's just a kind of a friction fit into those 2 carburetors, but that's how it works. So you got 2 pipes leading into one fuel tank, which I really do like. Check out this fuel tank, really cool. It's got a little flow meter there, so you can see, well, sorry, the meter, so you can see how much fuel is in the tank. Got your breather hose there. It's a single-speed transmission, so first neutral and reverse, and that is actuated by this little servo just here. So I have a servo here, so you got one servo here, one servo here for the throttle, and you have another one here for the brake. And check out this. So this is a little bit different. I have never seen this before. So there's your brake, and it pulls down on this little, see this, see that? Kind of like a band style, old school style. So it's got like a metal bar there, and it's wrapped around with a rubber boot, and that rubber boot rubs against the bell housing here. Now that's pretty cool. I haven't seen it in practice because I haven't used it yet, because I won't run in this video because I don't have nitro fuel. I had some, but it was old and it just wouldn't start. That's my problem, but I have to get some 20% nitro. But anyway, you can see, so there's your traditional style. It's got a clutch in there, obviously, and it's got 2 belts that connect to this other shaft, like a jack shaft you could say, and that goes to your single speed transmission. Shifting fork, so that'll be neutral, first, neutral, and reversed. Start stop button here, and an on and off toggle switch. Pretty simple stuff. There's your receiver, and like I said, it is ready to run. So it does come with, and I do like these, Dumbo RC. Nice transmitter, so it's a 4-channel transmitter. It's got a lot of metal construction. So like I said, metal chassis, pretty thick, welded up here. Underneath here is your servo. Pretty interesting design, that's for sure. Now this servo is 20 kilo servo, so pretty good for this, you know, or considering they do weigh a little bit. But what's interesting, it's not 4-link, it is leaf sprung. So I think this will be perfect for like a Jeep Willys, kind of like an old school World War II crawler. You could put anything on there. I'll show you a body that fits it in the meantime. But you have your front and rear axles. They are all metal geared, plastic housing, metal rods here. Doesn't have a panhard bar, but it's got a metal steering rod. You do have metal drive shafts, and they are telescopic. There's all electronics for your starter system, which is just here. So you have your starter to your starter motor, and then you have a glow igniter for each glow plug, because there's 2. You have 2 igniters stacked up just there. Rear bumper, like I said, pretty vanilla, but you know, it is what it is. Not too much suspension travel, but I guess it's kind of prototypical for a leaf sprung suspension. The wheelbase is 313mm. Yep, 313. Now the width is roughly 220mm. Your wheels and tyres, foam filled, plastic rims, you know, nothing fancy there, but you know, like I said, it's a good base, I believe. Now all the cross bracing, so the front and rear bumper are all metal. The cross bracing here, one there, and one at the front where your servo is are all metal as well. So pretty beefy. Your servo mounts, they are all metal as well, so no flex there at all. This one here is also for your brake and for your throttle. They look like just generic servos. No kilo rating on those. But I really do love this tank. I think it looks great. Small micro servo here to adjust the shifting points. But yeah, like I said, I was trying to get it running, but my fuel was too old, and then by the time I tried, it was run out. Yeah, next video I'll get it up and running. But I do like this. I think it's pretty cool. Now, like I said, they should fit your generic bodies. There we go. Look at that. Obviously, that's just sitting on there. But you could make it fit, you know, there's so many bodies that you could put on for a 1/10 scale crawler. So the wheelbase, you know, pretty similar. I'm just putting it on here freehand, but you get the drift. You could even fit, so this is the sand cruiser. Now it's just going to sit there funny because it's got, you know, body post, but you get the idea. The wheelbase is pretty cool, and if you lowered it, I think it would look pretty damn sweet. But what do you guys think? If any of you guys have this, I'd be interested to know, because I haven't seen any real videos on it. And that does come, I think, with the single cylinder as well. But this is the first one I've seen with, there we go, brake on, with the actual FSL 200. So I think it's a world's first ready to run kit. Let me know if it isn't. I have seen some before, but I have not seen them released or purchased. So links are down below if you want to go check it out. If you like it, give it a good old thumbs up the video. Any questions, please leave them down below, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. When I get fuel in here, I will. Something about nitro fuel at the moment, it's hard to get here in Australia anyway, but yeah, there we go. Any questions, like I said, leave them down below. Happy to answer them, and we'll get this thing going as soon as I get some petrol.